You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to another awesome episode of Vigilantes Radio. I'm your host, dini-mussolini, and I just want to welcome you guys. Oh man, there are over 30,000 of you guys in our chat room, on our phone lines, Google Hangouts, Skype, on the browser. What is up? What is happening? What it do? I'm so glad that you guys have decided to spend the evening with old Dini. Plus, we have a very special guest, and I'm sure that is why you all are here. Okay, you won't hurt my feelings, but that's all good, all right? Definitely. So glad you guys are here. And I just want you guys to take it up a notch. What I mean by that is it takes just as much effort to live poorly as it does to live well. It takes just as much effort to be mediocre as it does to be magnificent. As long as you're going to put in the time, you might as well make it count. There are many people who pay to play golf, and there are some who get paid millions of dollars to play golf. There are some people who earn a few dollars per hour cooking food, and others who earn millions doing it. The difference is not in the time or effort expended, but rather in the commitment to excellence. The minimum wage cook is thinking about what he'll do when his shift is over. The millionaire chef is thinking of ways to improve his food, and they both get exactly what they dwell upon. Whatever can be done better. Your situation doesn't limit you. There is opportunity for excellence in every situation. Any limitations you have are the result of your own attitude. So take it up a notch, guys. Aim a little higher today and higher yet tomorrow. Think big, make it count, and make a difference. Take that from me, dini-mussolini. That is my word, and word is bond.
You're live in the mix. Let's get this started.
Yo, hello and welcome to another awesome episode of Inside the Music, or Inside the Book, Inside the Business, where we dive into the minds of the people who create marvelous things. It feels so good to be back with you guys once again. So one time for my people who are indigos, crystalline, or starseeds, or for my Vigilantes audience family, and 2 times for my people who are vegetarian or vegans. If you're like me, we are averaging over 37,000 live listeners, and we've been at this for 4 solid years. I appreciate all you guys who've been rocking with the kid on this journey, and we are still evolving, baby. It is all because of you, most definitely. We are the people who have dedicated their lives to music, spirituality, business, literature, art, movies, and research in every aspect, and we want to allow you an opportunity to tell your story. Man, we've had celebrities on our show, from Grammy Award winning artists to nominees to actors, comedians, CEOs, technology geniuses, visual artists, from authors to professors and aliens. Or people think they're aliens. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Come on our show and talk to me. So check it out. To book an interview or just to share a real cool story, email me at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. And that's V as in Victor. I'm passionate about what I do, just as passionate about what you do, and together, yes, together, we can get your voice heard by the people who should hear it. So let's create something incredible. You know the number to dial, 701-801 9813. Text that number to your buddy right now and tell them to tune in to connect with us or our guests, or you can hop in the mix directly from our website, onlyonemediagroup.com. Right from the homepage, you can slap that go live button and you'll be right here live in the mix and in the chat room with all of us. Feel free to shoot over some questions to ask our guests while they are here, but only as time permits. Sometimes my guests and I talk entirely too much and we take up the entire hour. And as always, all episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/onlyonemediagroup, iTunes, YouTube, or any app from the Google Play or iTunes Store, or over at our website. And that goes for every single episode that we've ever aired.
From author Trisha Greenwood comes an important book for all ages, Beautiful Thinking. You have the power to be self-confident. Know the real truth about self-control. Sometimes the greatest treasures are hidden in plain sight. You will discover Beautiful Thinking to be captivating and encouraging, providing the key and the gateway to unleash the greatest potential for a truly enjoyable journey through life. Beautiful Thinking from author Trisha Greenwood is available in Kindle, paperback, and hardcover editions on Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com. Leave a review on Amazon and be entered to win a new Kindle Fire HD8. Beautiful Thinking from author Trisha Greenwood. Available on Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com. Order your copy today.
Well, tonight's interview is the CharlesBryan Interview, and again, I'm your host, dini-mussolini. Just in case you guys have forgotten, I know how quick, attention spans can be, so no worries, just going to mention my name again, and dini-mussolini for the third time, all right. So we all make music to share it with the world, and to have our voices fall upon an entire world of deaf ears will be a tragedy, to say the very least. No one wants to be that tree falling in the forest somewhere making no sound. CharlesBryan doesn't have to worry about that. You'll hear him coming, and his music sounds as if he's bringing a whole host of other angels and muses with him. And with that, let's go ahead and invite him onto the show. CharlesBryan, you're now live in the mix with all of us. How's it going?
Yo, what's going on? It's CharlesBryan tapping in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, how you feeling, man?
Pretty good, man. Thank you for having me.
No doubt, no doubt. So, are you feeling the pressure? I mean, you got all this great music out. You got to go on your press run, shaking hands, kissing babies. Any pressure?
Yeah, it's a little pressure, but I'm feeling it, though. I love to get out there, and been working hard on the music for almost a year now. So just to be able to put it out and get, the feedback that it's getting right now, it feels amazing, man. It really does.
Definitely. Let me ask you that about time and music. I know some people, they're quick to put out projects. They'll rush it. And I'm not saying like everybody work at the same pace, but do you feel like time is necessary to have? Well, let me put it this way. Do you feel like the longer it takes to put out a project, the better results you have with it? Or could you be quick in the moment like other artists and still produce a great product?
It really just depends on the vibe, man, because, for instance, my first project that I put out, I feel like it was kind of rushed. So this project, T.A.L.M, They All Left Me, kind of took my time with it, vibe with different producers, different writers, different engineers, and just really, really matured it, to get it to the right sound. So, it just all depends. Right now, I can go in there with them same people, and we can probably make, a hit just like that. But this project, though, to get to that point, we had to take our time to kind of sift through the sounds and melodies, the vibes off of each other. So, we had to really take some time to mature it.
Do you ever listen to like some of your older material and be like, hey man, I could have hit that harder?
All the time. All the time.
Do you ever try to reattempt it?
In my personal time, like when I'm, jamming to it in the car, if it come on one of my, phones or something like just happened to come up an old song, or say for instance my first video that I did, I'm always hearing it like, I could have did that a little harder, made that time a little better on there or something like that. Again, it just, it led me to this project though, to really, really take my time and get, as close to perfect as I could,
Okay. Definitely. All right, man. So I want to know about this genre that you identify your music with. What does it mean to you as an artist?
it's really, you know, I always say I'm a creative because it's really no way to kind of, you know, pack it up in a genre, because it's a little bit of melodies and then it's kind of a little bit of rhymes too. I don't know if you're familiar with old school rapper Bahamadia, and just her sound. It was kind of like she was flowing, but it was real kind of melodic too. So it's so something like that. It's like some songs are kind of flowing a little hard but smooth, and then sometimes more like, you know, a melodic flow.
Okay. What's her name again? I have to check that out.
Man, she's back in like the 90s. Her name is Bahamadia. Real smooth, real kind of like jazz. She got like kind of jazzy beats where she kind of flowing, but, you know, some of them little melody too.
Okay. So what does it do for you personally?
Oh, just zone out. Really just zone out. It takes me to that moment. For me, it takes me to that moment where, you know, what I was thinking about when I wrote it and when I recorded it. You know what I'm saying? It takes me back to the very moment what I was thinking about, what, you know, which even brought the concept up.
Right. Okay. So you got my beard firing all cylinders over here. I mentioned, like, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I love it when music makes me think, because I do. So thank you for that, Charles-Bryan. You've given me plenty to think about as I learned about you and your music this week. Now that I've asked you about your genre, not so much in many words, but my brain is telling me to ask you about through the urban music industry. How important is it? Say that again?
Say the question one more time.
No, I haven't asked the question yet. But here it is. How important is it for this project of yours right now to generate an income?
I mean, it would be great if it got an income, but right now I just really want people to like feel my whole vibe, feel my mood, feel my movement. You know, that's more important to me at this moment right now. Is just to get in and kind of get to know me through my music, and then just, you know, vibe out with me. It's not really about money so much right now, than it is to, you know, I really want the movement to be felt, the music to be, you know, relatable.
Yeah, I got you. And I'm a big fan of diversity in songs, and it's even better, listen, you know, when there's a cohesion in the music that ties them together. So I hope this new EP of yours will have that, though I could imagine the songs themselves are quite different from one another, of course. So tell me about your latest EP. It's called T.A.L.M, which stands for They All Left Me. Tell us about the EP.
So I was going through a little period where, you know, I just had a lot of time, a lot of downtime, and I was just writing a lot, and just went in there, like I said, vibe with different producers, different engineers, and really just put down my thoughts, you know, to the EP. I got a song on there, My Own Way was the first one released. That did pretty well, and that's just basically saying, like, you know, I'm in my own stance, in my own space, not to be compared with nobody. And I got another song on there, I'm talking about, you know, an ex from the past that was trash. You know, just talking about different things that was on my mind that I've been through at the moment.
Got you. How has the response been or feedback been from your fans?
So far it's been pretty good. The My Own Way, like I said, the first one single that was released off of it, that one has over 2 million plays.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was featured in ATL's Top 20. It had some real couple big reposts from some major accounts. Led to the Swisher Sweets. Swisher Sweets picked it up and went on that promo run with their artist pack, and it's doing pretty good. The follow-up Toot, that's already got like 14,000 views on YouTube. It's doing pretty well. So far it's been pretty well received.
Okay. What about from your peers in the music game?
My peers?
And it's still? Yeah, in the music game.
You know, I work with like a lot of new up-and-coming people who not out there, but you may know, like songwriter Pendrick. He's one of the dopest, you know, upcoming songwriters, producers. The Beat Plug. A dude named Joe Carter. He's a writer. He's pretty dope. Work with a lot of up and coming artists right now.
Definitely. All right. So let's talk about the cohesion. Like I mentioned earlier, what ties this EP together and making it, a short album and not just a bunch of singles thrown together to make a project?
Yeah, for me, what ties it together is the mood. It's just a mood. It's real vibe, mellow. You can chill with it, drink, have your drink, have your smoke, whatever you do, and just really vibe out and kind of listen to the words, the beats, the melodies in the beats, the melody, the harmonies in the lyrics. It's just, you really just vibe out, and if you really listen to it, like, it's really relatable. You can relate to it.
Definitely. Now, you clearly make this music because you love it, and my interview questions are pretty wordy because I love to write. And I asked you about the response and feedback from your EP, but how important is validation to you, like from your fans?
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I want it to be, somewhat important because I want them to feel what I feel, but at the same time, that's what I was feeling at the time. So let me get my point across, and let me tell you from my standpoint what I was going through at that time in my life when I was writing it, and I hope they feel it. And like I said, so far the reaction has been good. I've been seeing, folks repost it, hitting me up, telling me, it sounds good, they're liking the new sound. So far it's been good. So I would say it's somewhat important, but then again, it's my story. So,
right. Yes, sir. All right. So what's your secret, bro? Is it in the production, the songwriting, the assembly, knowing your equipment and knowing how to get the maximum out of it? You're making some fantastic textures and truly wicked sonic adventures. You're making the music that can take people somewhere in their mind. So what's your recipe, my man?
I think it's a combination of all the above. Like, we probably went through, I'd say maybe like 20, 25 songs and just narrowed them down to that 6, because some of them just didn't, actually gel together. Everything, the production, the sound, the lyrics, whatever it was, it didn't gel. So I think it's a little bit of everything. But I really like, if you checked it out, I really like to, just take you somewhere, not just, just hear it and it's good for a second. I just really like you to, zone out on it.
Right. Was that hard for you to do? Like to, I call it the cutting board, to put a song that you might have really liked, it just didn't, work well with that particular project and you had to cut it. Like, is that a hard process to do when you're going through tracks?
Yeah, it kind of was, but when it was shaping all together, I mean, when we like 3-4 songs in, you could just hear it. You can just hear it like shaping up, and it's so funny because we had started off with Waves. That was the first one that we did, and then I went in there and I did what was it? Oh, Watch It. We did Watch It next, and then we did More Money. And at the time, we was only really gonna put out one joint and let it ride. But then we would just listen to them, consecutively back to back, and we was like, dang, this would be a dope, a dope project. And that's how we even came up with making an EP instead of just a single.
Right. I got you. So let's talk about your time in the music game. You started out, took a break, came back at it, hard as ever. What does success look and feel like for you as an artist?
Success is just, making good, relatable music that people really feel, and people, come up to you and say, yo, that song was dope. I was really feeling that. It took me somewhere to me. And just get, having someone just, let you know, like, you kind of dope, And not necessarily about, again, it's money. Of course I want money though, you know what I'm saying? But it's more about the movement, get behind the movement and just, actually really, coming behind the movement and really appreciating it,
Right. Yeah. Gotcha. Now that you got the EP out, what happens now? Like, where do you take your career now?
So it's out, well received. We actually about to do a 5-city tour. About to do a couple of cities and just take it on the road. We kicked it off here, like you said, with the Swisher Sweets Artist Project. That was back in June. And since then, we just been doing a couple press runs. And we're about to go ahead and take it on a mini tour, 5-city mini tour, starting in October. The first one to be out in October, mid-October in LA.
Are you staying close to home?
No, we're actually going to get out. We're going to go to, tentatively right now, we're going to go to New York. We're going to hit up Atlanta for the ACE Festival. And we're going to try to hit Charlotte and, definitely San Diego. Got to go down to San Diego. So, yeah, we're going to get out.
Man, I like to hear when artists are working, man, living out their dreams.
Yeah, it's something, and this project definitely, because it's something that that I really believe in. So I don't want to just shelve it too early. I want to go ahead and, let people know about it.
Definitely. And the title of it, it sounds very personal. So I feel like maybe it's a personal milestone for you too.
It really was. Because, considering at that time, there was a lot of stuff going on. So that was my outlet.
Yeah. Gotcha. And out of everything that you've ever accomplished with music, which one means the most to you?
Definitely this one right here. This project right here.
Gotcha.
From start to finish, definitely this project. So I just feel like it just kind of, I still got a long way to go and some more projects to drop. But this one right here definitely, just the beginning of greatness, I feel like.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, CharlesBryan, you made it. You had every circuit in my brain sparking away for some time now. So I'm sending this off to you so it can be your turn for a while. But on the real, man, thank you for that. Yeah, believe me, man, when I say it's not every day that we get to interview an artist like you that makes you think as much as I have, as you made me think during the writing of this interview, and I appreciate that tremendously. But also, I know that I tend to ramble a ton sometimes. And I probably skipped over a bunch of things I should have probably asked you. So this is the open floor for anything that I've missed that you just wanted to mention or talk about or, rant, rave, or praise, whichever you feel like, or just, simply say anything that you like, man. The floor is yours.
Well, yeah, what up? This is CharlesBryan. Go ahead and follow me. Social media across the board is CharlesBryan LAX. Go ahead and pick up that EP. They All Left Me, T.A.L.M. Everywhere. Hit me up. Check it out and let me know what it sounded like.
Definitely. And guys, just in case you didn't get those links, we have those links he just mentioned plus more in the description of this episode. So all you have to do is click the link and it'll take you right to them. All right, guys, after the music break, we'll be back to put our special guests in our traditional hot seat. Our fans will absolutely love this part of the segment, of course, along with the actual interview. But you guys will get to hear CharlesBryan provide us with some vocals. Maybe he'll sing for us or do some poetry, spoken word, freestyle rap, tell a joke or a story, or even play a live instrument. But you never know what these creative minds and vessels will produce in the spotlight. So when we come back, we'll find out if he has what it takes to be put on the spot, a test of his true artistry. But for right now, we have CharlesBryan with his song, My Own Way. We'll be right back.
You can ride my way. You can ride my way. I'm on my wave. You cannot ride my wave. I'm on my wave. You can ride my wave. I'm on my wave. You cannot ride my wave. I'm on my wave. You can ride my wave. Sauce, yeah, you thought. I've been undefeated, I ain't never lost. Cash out at the mall. Voicemail when she called. Decided for exotics. Names you can't even pronounce. I'ma be high in the clouds. Probably been smoking that loud. My head to turn down. I wanna turn down. Tryna pull up on a check. $1 billion mindset. Money, power, and respect. She up that Zanny, now she sued up. Ditch my old, went got a new one. Get it for it, drop, I'm on some new. Upgraded from my old suit up. I'm on my wave. You cannot ride my wave. I'm on my wave. You can ride my wave. get to the bag. If he in the way, put him on the slab. If you ain't got a bag, what you come around for? We do not fuck with you, bro. Money all on my mind, every day, every night. On the go, I be grinding. On the go, I be grinding. Wrist look like a freezer. Yo, she want me to please her. Be sending me flicks in my DM, telling me y'all are just friends. I'ma let her get it one day. Beat it up the right way. Baby's all in her face. I'ma let her ride on my way. She up that Zanny, now she sued up. Ditch my own, went got a new one. Get it for it, drop my muscle new. Upgraded from my old suit up. I'm on my wave, you cannot ride my wave. I'm on my wave, you can ride my wave. I'm on my wave, you cannot ride my wave. I'm on my wave. Step off my wave and get on yours. I'm on my wave, you cannot ride my wave. I'm on my wave, you can ride my wave. I'm on my wave, you cannot ride my wave. I'm on my wave, you can ride my wave.
From author Trisha Greenwood comes an important book for all ages, Beautiful Thinking. You have the power to be self-confident. Know the real truth about self-control. Sometimes the greatest treasures are hidden in plain sight. You will discover Beautiful Thinking to be captivating and encouraging, providing the key and the gateway to unleash the greatest potential for a truly enjoyable journey through life. Beautiful Thinking from author Trisha Greenwood is available in Kindle, paperback, and hardcover editions on Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com. Leave a review on Amazon and be entered to win a new Kindle Fire HD8. Beautiful Thinking from author Trisha Greenwood. Available on Amazon and BarnesandNoble.com. Order your copy today.
Souped up. Definitely what a blazing track from CharlesBryan. It's called On My Wave. Man, that was dope. I just love the whole vibe of that record. Straight up. So there is nothing ordinary about life. It is the most precious thing you possess. Life is at once strong and at the same time fragile on both counts, requiring the utmost respect and consideration. There are no ordinary moments, no matter what the circumstance. There is always the potential for greatness, befitting the wondrous character of life itself. The difficult times, the challenges, the tragedies are all the more reason to make the most out of each precious moment. No moment is ordinary when you care, when you sincerely give of yourself, when you make the effort to make it count. Whether you're giving your child a bath, designing software, playing golf, or wetting tables, each moment is a golden opportunity, an opportunity to learn, to create, to help, to love, and to fully live. Take that from me, dini-mussolini. That is my word, and the word is bond. But for the moment, guys, oh yes, this glorious moment, let's bring our guest of the moment back on. CharlesBryan, you back live with us and in our hot seat. So what are you going to perform for us?
Oh, man.
He said, oh, man.
I'm trying to see what's the PG version I got.
Oh, you're welcome to curse if you want to.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah. Can you run that beat back or just go?
Yeah, you can just go.
Yeah. Get your whip back every day. These niggas just in the way. Get out the way. I do not care what you say. These niggas never the same. Yeah. These niggas regular. They need to Sierra and level up. These niggas regular smuggler can never tell me how to double the money or A. Why they be all in my face? Niggas get shot every day. Make no mistake. Still fuck they bitch right away. Babies all over her wave. I'm on a wave. Hey, yeah. That's just not the top.
Nice. Let everybody know, man, where they can connect with you again.
Yeah. Once again, it's CharlesBryan LAX across social media, IG, Twitter, Facebook, all that. I'm getting the projects. They all left me. T.A.L.M.
Definitely. And guys, like I said, the links are definitely in the description of this episode. And you said you hitting the road in October, right?
October, starting in LA.
starting in LA, man. You guys make sure you pull up on them and catch them live. We appreciate you, my dude.
Appreciate it, man. Go get that.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/only1mediagroup, iTunes, YouTube, any app that's on a Google Play or iTunes store, or our website. And that goes from every single episode that we've ever aired. If you'd like to request music or a particular guest or send something for me to play, email it to vradio@only1mediagroup.com. If it's music, please label it by artist and title. Here's my disclaimer. We are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, you can scratch all of that because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Nah, just kidding. On behalf of myself, dini-mussolini, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, as well as Spreaker. We always follow back. That is the #1 rule. Okay, well, just remember to be yourself and be absolutely great at just doing that. Avoid being too comfortable because you're messing with your potential when you do that. Peace and have a good night.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.